When we talk of diabetes, everybody always thinks of sugar, and well, that they should, because excessive sugar is a problem for people who have diabetes. But just as much a problem as sugar is that of fat. So we need to talk about fat as well. Now, fats can come in the form of margarine and mayonnaise, fried foods, cooking fats, salad oils. All of these are free fats or visible fats, and any of these can be a problem to the diabetic, especially if the diabetic is overweight, and with type 2 diabetes, that is a very frequent finding. Now, I have asked Valerie Schreiber, who is one of my colleagues at Uchee Pines, to help me in demonstrating some things about foods, and my granddaughter, Melissa Thrash, who will also help to demonstrate some things about foods. And we would like to show you about some things about these two troublesome areas, fats and sugars. And of course, we could spend quite a long time. We could spend the rest of the day just giving you recipes. But two very simple things, and one is a nut butter and the other is a dessert. So Valerie Schreiber will talk with you about nut butters.
Thank you, Dr. Agatha. I'd like to share with you how you can make very good nut butter out of almonds, and much more inexpensive than you can go to the health food store or your regular grocery store and buy nut butters. They can be quite expensive, especially the almonds and the pecans. But what you can do at home is you can buy a bag of almonds and take your almonds and put them on a loaf pan in the oven about 250 degrees for about 2 hours or a little bit more, and you can test them at that time and it'll toast them just right. And then all you have to do is, if you have a Champion juicer, is just put them through the Champion juicer, and you can watch me in just a moment just how I'm going to do this. Go ahead and put some nuts in.
Wow, that comes right out as nut butter. I'm amazed. Yes, it looks just like peanut butter.
It's just that simple, as you can see. Makes beautiful butter. And right over here, I have made an almond butter pie. And it is absolutely delicious. It's made with tofu and some almond butter.
My, that is beautiful. Is it frozen?
It's frozen.
Uh-huh.
You freeze it and then you eat it frozen, just like you would a peanut butter pie. The famous peanut butter pie, this is the almond butter pie.
This is beautiful, and it's tasty, and it's also healthful. So we can be very happy for almond butter pie.
Yes, and then we can
Like
put
a
a
peanut
dip
butter pie.
of banana ice cream on it.
Oh, a dip of banana ice cream on it. Now, a diabetic can eat this?
Yes, a diabetic can eat this because of the tofu that is in it will cause the blood sugar not to rise as rapidly, and because of the nuts that are in it will not rise as rapidly.
Very good. And that means then the glycemic index will not be so high. And we'll talk a little bit later about the glycemic index and what that means. Now, we have here something else that's very interesting and important, and that is a sugar substitute. Now, in the same Champion juicer that we have used to make the almond butter, now we can make a banana ice cream. It's a hands-down favorite in our home to have this kind of dessert. In fact, we can make a whole meal of this kind of dessert. What do you have here, Melissa?
I have just frozen these bananas overnight, and I did it in a Ziploc freezer bag. You can do it to anything other than bananas. Berries work very well too. I'm just going to run them through the Champion juicer, and we're going to get the butter out.
And actually, I like to have the butter, the almond butter, I like to have that in my ice cream. As soon as it's all through, then I just sort of mix it up nicely, and it's really quite good. Ah, there come the bananas now. Now the bananas go through very quickly, and you can see it's beginning to look like banana ice cream now. it actually looks like vanilla ice cream. And with the almond butter in it, we call it almond butter ice cream.
So it'd be good for diabetics because bananas happen to be high in sugar, and so mixed with some almonds would be good.
Yes, okay. That's a very good illustration. My, that looks just like vanilla ice cream. And having had a good bit of experience with it, I know it tastes like ice cream too.
Tastes delicious.
Can you do anything else with this other than just put it through plain?
Yes, actually I have made it into a dessert.
Oh yes, banana split. Oh, that eaten with a cracker or a cookie would be quite satisfying for a diabetic.
Sure.
Can you make any other kind of ice cream besides banana?
Yes, you can use berries and mangoes and peaches and anything else that you would freeze overnight in the freezer.
And diabetics can use all of those. Actually, the diabetic some diabetics are extremely sensitive to some fruits, but fruits like strawberries and blueberries and most kinds of berries, blackberries, most diabetics can eat those very well, and they can be mixed with a little banana ice cream, which makes them creamy. Bananas work up creamy with a juicer better than any others, but it's only the Champion juicer that will make this kind of creamy ice cream. So you'll want to use that kind of fruit as a part of the base. But you can put in a little bit of banana, then some strawberries, a little bit more banana, then some more strawberries, and you can have strawberry ice cream, and it's very nice, and most diabetics can eat it very well. In fact, most diabetics can even eat this, but it depends on the severity and the sensitivity that the diabetic has. Now with blueberries, it's exactly the same thing. A little bit of banana, then some blueberries, a little more banana, and a little more blueberries, and it is a beautiful blue color and is really quite delightful. I hope this little illustration has been of help to you so that you can understand that not everything about delicious food has to be unhealthful, but that we can have some very healthful things that are easy to make and that give us a lot of nutrients and do not cause the diabetic to have a violation of their general